Yo, what's going on, everybody? It should be OY between the game sports. So salute, and y'all know the drill, man. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and hit that bell button for those notifications. But that's not why you're here for. And let me start this video off by saying shout out to my guy Hoop Jordan. He is the one to put me on to this topic. He is the first person that I saw on YouTube to report on this. So shout out to him and keeping his ears to the street and keeping up with what's going on in the high school basketball world. So if you have been missing and not been on the internet lately, Mr. Kanye West has started his own school, and he has named it the DONDA Academy. And this is, tribute to his late mother, and so he decided to keep her legacy going. But it started off great, and it doesn't seem like things are going to end well. We hope not, because we always want to see people providing an outcome for young men and young ladies and learning their education and in sports. So this facility or this school is out in California, and Kanye has made a big splash off the rip. He has signed 4 kids have decided to go to his school. Now, these are not just normal kids. These are 5 and 4-star kids. So it's got to be something special that's brewing out there at the DONDA Academy. And so you have these 4 kids who are really, really great, and they can be great pros at some point, but they got to get through high school. He has a 2022 kid, a couple of 2023s, and a couple of 2024s. And then there's 4 kids that you can think of off the rip. The first kid you have is Ja'Kai Howard. This is not a normal kid. He is number 5 in his class by ESPN. He's number 5. This is a 5-star kid. And so, again, these are not just normal kids who decided to go over to the DONDA Academy. And then you have Zion Cruz, I believe is his name. He is number 56 in his class on ESPN. And then we follow up with Robert Dillingham, who is number 8 in his class on ESPN. And Mr. Dillingham is the reason behind the title of this video. We will get to that later. And as you can see, man, these guys are just incredible. Here's some of their highlights. Again, man, as you can see, man, there's Robert Dillingham. He's very, very crafty. He's a tiny guard, but any kid that can go out and show out on the EYBL circuit, if you follow high school basketball like that, you know this kid can play. And he's very, very shifty. He has a very good handle like Kyrie. He's quick. He gets to the basket. He does a little bit of everything. And he has the ability to pass the ball to some of the best guards in the country. So, as you see right there, he's finishing at the basket, up unders and things of that nature. Step backs, finishing through contact. And so this kid to be able to leave his school and go over to the DONDA Academy is pretty amazing. Then you have Jalen Hooks, who I left out earlier. He's a very, very slim kid, but he can play, right? He can really, really play. As you can see right there, he's ranked number 52 in his class of the 2023, ranking by some kids. And there he is playing out in, it looks like in Houston right now. He played in an event at Fallbrook Church out in Houston. So there's Jalen Hooks. I didn't mention him earlier. That was the 4th kid. And then the 3rd kid here, Ja'Kai Howard. As you can see, he's ranked number 5. I mentioned this earlier. It's ranked number 5. Again, I can't keep reiterating this enough. These are not your normal kids who have decided to leave their school, their prep schools, and go over to a academy that has not officially even started yet. As my man Hoop Jordan said in his videos, this school has not even started yet, and these kids are leaving a known to go play at an unknown. And so it's just really, really crazy to think that this happened. But we know today's kids are all about uh, starting something new and doing their own thing. And so the DONDA Academy is something that is appealing. It can be great for them. And so this is why this is happening, man. These kids are not crazy. And then here's Zion Cruz, as you can see, he's number 56, as I said earlier. Very quick guard, another quick guard, but he's tiny. But I don't believe in the tiny stuff when you come to play basketball. If you can play, you can play. And I hate the fact that you have so many scouts and evaluators who only look at kids because they're 6'5" and above. But if you can play, you can play. As you can see, he can shoot it. He can do a little bit of everything and get to the cup. That's a great pull-up right there. So those 4 kids are are going to make an immediate impact. And you can tell that other kids are going to be on the way. There is a clip here that I'll put up where a guy on Twitter spoke about this, or he tweeted about this. As you can see right there, he talks about Ja'Kai Howard, Zion Cruz, and Robert Dillingham going over to the DONDA Academy. But look what he says here below. And this is about these kids who are putting it all black as their icon for their tweets. And he said, interesting enough, the 2022 commit of Duke, Kyle Filipowski, did the same thing. And then there's another guard. So as you can see, more and more kids are probably going to go over here if that's what we're looking at, if that's what we're interpreting with those images right there. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is this image right here. And I saw things that said that Adidas was basically rolling out the red carpet for this young man, Robert Dillingham, and things are starting to go haywire. Now this image here is of, I believe, of his father, and he's basically saying, I hope y'all can see it. I know it's kind of small, but I can see it. And so I try my best to put it up as much as I could, zoom in as much as I could. But it's basically saying that Robert Dillingham was offered by Kanye personally, and he had to make a decision right on the spot. And of course, and the dad says that a 16-year-old kid hears something like that, he's going to take that offer. Now, the crazy thing about this is they're saying that they have not heard from their son in 3 weeks. This happened early October, late September, and they have not heard from their son in 3 weeks. And then they're saying that their son is out in California with some known felon. Now, this felon is basically taking care of the young man, but he has estranged him from his family, and that's just crazy news to me. And so this is why I'm saying, is the DONDA Academy over with before it even starts? Because that's not the type of publicity that you want. That's not the type of news that you want if you're trying to start something new. And it makes it look like you're trying to pimp these young kids out. And that's basically what his dad is saying. He's saying that the guy is a con man. He's trying to expose him, and he needs to find his son. This family needs to find their son and make sure that he's okay. And this was posted earlier this morning, and I waited, tried to do some more research about it. But this is what was posted earlier, man. And so it's just crazy info. And this is why I said, is this thing over with before it starts? Hopefully not. Hopefully this is just a hiccup. Things will get straightened out. But you cannot have felons and con men around young men, young athletes, because kids are kids. They are vulnerable in every situation. And I said this on Hoops Jargon's video in his comment section. This is where I heard the news about Adidas, was in Hoops Jargon's comment section. I said this AAU game, if you have not been a part of it, there are a lot of guys who are basically preying on young men and trying to pimp them out and use them so they can better off their careers. So I'm not with that at all. This is going to be an interesting topic. Man, shout out to Hoop Jargon. He put me on, and I did some research about it, so I decided to speak about it. So y'all let me know if I'm wrong or right for thinking the way that I am. And so that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Y'all know how I end these things, man. I always try to tell folks, on your best day, be better. I'm out. Peace.